Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Josh.
I'm Taylor.
And we are back. We're going to be checking out Bill Burr's Psycho Dog from Netflix as a joke. Guys, we're going to have to do some pauses. That's one of the problems we had with our channel before. Part of the reason why we've been gone for a little bit is so many copyright issues. So when we pausing through it, I hate to do it, but it's the only way to get stuff to upload these days. So.
Yeah, we were getting email after email every single day for a couple weeks. Yeah, all of our videos
back to back, and we're starting to get worried about getting a strike.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we're just gonna hop right into it.
But we missed you.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you though, becoming a dad though is the greatest fucking thing that ever happened to me, man. It really is. I don't have any jokes about my kid. No, it is. And you're applauding my wife. She did all the work. Yeah. Yeah, knocking a woman up, that's easy. You just have fun. You unprotected sex, bam, you knock them up, and then they have to deal with it, you know? No matter how much they try to drag you into it, it really is, it's their show. You know? I always say when my wife was pregnant, I would say my wife, she's pregnant. And then I always have these people like, excuse me, you're supposed to say we're pregnant? You're supposed to say, we're pregnant? It's like, well, I'm not a seahorse. So, I'm not fucking pregnant. My wife is pregnant. Look at her, she's putting on weight. Her feet are swelling up. She's miserable. Fucking miserable. I'm still doing pull-ups. I'm crushing it. I'll be pregnant. I'm still drinking, smoking. Yeah.
It's funny, I can already picture the person he's talking about. Alright, whenever he does that kind of stuff, you just picture the person he's talking about. And kind of reminds me of Matt. That's how Matt was. Smoking, drinking. And
just having a good
would you
time.
stop doing that? We supposed to be quitting this together. He's like, no, I'm not pregnant. And Matt's a buddy of ours.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that sucked was I had to get rid of my dog. Yeah, I had to find her a new home. Well, I finally had to admit that she was fucking crazy. I got a crazy rescue dog. And, it was one of these fucking dogs, man. It tried to kill both my parents. It tried to kill my father-in-law. It bit one of my friends. I'd have family come over, friends or whatever. We have to stick it in the back room, lock the door. And the first hour, it would just be throwing itself up against the door. I'll fucking kill all you motherfuckers! I'll kill all you motherfuckers! Looking under the door. I can see your feet! I know it! Just go away! I'll follow you home! I'll find you! I'll fucking kill all of you! And we were just in total denial. No, she's just a little scared. Because she was abused. And we got a trainer and all of that shit. And he finally just said, listen, man, this is one of these dogs nature said no to, but people said yes to. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, you could have told me that 10,000 fucking dollars ago, you know? So now my wife, she's 5 months pregnant. She's 6 months, 7, 8 months pregnant. It's just the fucking, this thing just hanging over my head. And finally, I just said to my wife, I'm like, we got to do something about this, man. I'm not going to be this guy in the news being like, well, the dog loved me and my wife, so I figured it'd be all right to let it sleep near the bassinet. And you can imagine my surprise the next morning. Yeah, I wasn't going to be that guy in the news whose dog ate his baby. Right? I got to get rid of this thing. So we call my trainer, and he goes, all right, I'll take it. Okay, so thank God they're not going to put the dog down or anything like that. So I'm like, thank God. So he goes, I'll come back in a week. And it was very sad because we both loved this dog, like with all our hearts, right? And what amazed me, though, was over that week, the way my wife handled grief versus me. It was so mature. She just, took it on. I just went into denial. I was just like, well, I'm not giving it away tomorrow, so I'm not going to think about it. I just called the dog up in the bed, started petting her and lashing out at people for no fucking reason, right? My wife, on the other hand, she just went right into the bathroom that night. She was brushing her teeth. I could just hear her quietly crying hoo, 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 hoo. I swear to God, I was on the bed and I got mad at her. I didn't yell at her, I had it just internal, And I was just thinking, why is she having the proper emotion in this fucking moment? Why isn't she just blocking it out the fucking way I am, right? Just don't deal with it until you fucking give it away and then just start yelling at people the way I do. Right, and that's what we did. I just blocked it out, and every night she would cry a little bit more the whole week, till the night before she's like, and what I didn't realize was she had cried herself into acceptance, and meanwhile, my emotions were still at the starting line. And then there's a knock at the door, and she goes, okay, he's here. Go get the dog. And I'm like, hey, Cleo. And she popped her head up, and I saw her wagging her fucking tail, and all of a sudden, 8 years of conditional love all started bubbling up, and I was like, oh, fuck, not now! So I just pushed it down. walked at her like some weird game show host. Hey, how are you? I'm smiling for no reason, all right? Now we're going for a walk. I'm just going to say what we're doing so I don't think about what I'm feeling. And I just walked out, handed the leash to the new owner, pet her on the head, didn't even look her in the eye because I knew I couldn't, and just turned around and walked away from something that I loved more than I had loved anything in my life up to that point. Don't tell my wife. Right? So then I come back into the house, all right, and she's just looking at me. She knows I'm out of my fucking mind. She's like, are you okay? Is everything all right? Do you want to talk about it? We can go out, get something to eat or something. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Sometimes you have to be up here and think logical and not be in your heart. I'm just going to go into the bathroom for a second. And I went in and I closed the door and for 0.8 seconds cried like a little boy before I put the lid back on the jar. Fastened it back and just added it to the shelf of anger that sits in every man's chest. Yeah. And I couldn't help but wonder in that moment, who that I love in my life is going to pay for that in the future? Like, where am I going to be? Family reunion. Bed Bath & Beyond. How many fucking towels do we need? Jesus Christ, it's a fucking sickness with you. Where is this coming from? I just don't understand where this is coming from.
Oh no. Oh no, that was funny.
That's funny.
That's really funny. This is probably gonna either get blocked or because I didn't pause it enough, like, because I'm just not used to stopping.
Yeah.
Like, because I just like to play it through.
Listen to it.
Kind of ruins the momentum, man.
Yeah, it does.
But let's hope it doesn't get blocked. We're gonna try to upload it, guys.
Yeah.
As always, you guys got any recommendations, please, from below. We try to get to as many of them as possible. Don't feel like we're ignoring you, because sometimes we'll do like a reaction for something somebody asks us to do, and then it'll get blocked completely. It'll just get blocked worldwide, or we'll just get like, because we have a bunch of them. I don't really care about the, what do you call it? There's like copyright. There's 2 different copyrights. I don't care about one of them, because that one just means they get all the credit for the video or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the other one means you can lose your channel. So we have to be really, really careful.
But that was funny.
That was funny. I really, really enjoyed that.
Sad.
Miss Bill Burr, man.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's really, really funny. Yeah, I know that's all you thinking about. You never really think about the joke. You think about, like, oh, he gave up his dog.
Because he got mad at our cats, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, because we saw one of them, like, pee in our laundry.
Oh, my God,
and I was like, because I was in the bathroom, like, brushing my teeth, and I just, like, saw it in the mirror. I was like, our cat's name is Buffy. I was like, Buffy's pissing in the laundry. And he was like, we're going to give him away. We're going to give him away. We're giving him away. And I'm like, first of all, I know that you're saying that, but if it actually came down to it, especially our one cat he really loves a lot, I think he would feel really bad.
Now, I won't give up Pugsley.
She's bad, though.
Pugsley forever.
Yeah, because she's your pal.
Can go in the trash.
No, she
does.
She's bad.
She's really bad.
She's real bad.
She's cute, though, but she's super
cute.
bad.
Like, she's like the cutest cat, but she's like a pork chop stealer. Like, if we make anything to eat, even like, if it's just vegetables, like, it'll get stolen, or like, because we mainly are like vegetarian, but if we have like people over and there's like pizza, one time she tried to take pepperoni off pizza. Yeah. Like, my mom was here and had like chicken, she tried to take a piece of chicken. Like, she's really bad, so yeah, she's a thief. And we don't make our cats eat vegetarian, but like, yeah, she just craves it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a crazy dog cat dog, puppy cat.
She's sweet though, but yeah, so that's what that made me think of. But it was funny though.
That was funny,
but still kind of
definitely enjoyed it. Cool. Yes. Now, folks, that's all for this one. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, and we will see you when, Tay. In the next one.
Oh,
she still got it later.